Stay 5 or more nights, get an extra 2 nights free, including breakfast and dinner. Savings of over $500. Terms and conditions apply, so call your travel agent now. Did you know that later was the best time to replace your old
She said, yes, but
If you call Sears now, you can take advantage of the lowest all-season prices for electricians and air conditioning. Online, 1-700 for your free in-home estimate. There's no obligation. Contract license. This offer won't last long, so call 1-800-233-7700. That's 1-800-233-7700.
Oh, that's my sister.
Oh, that's your sister. Very cold. Highs only 23. And Monday, cloudy with a chance of snow and a high near 30. Right now it's 29 degrees in Central Park. Some harpsichord music next by Johann Christoph Friedrich Bach. This is a concerto for harpsichord with Jürg Ferber and the Vertiberg Chamber Orchestra. The harpsichord soloist Christina Jukutin. 104 WNCA.
Good refrigerator. You're certainly right. It's a real coup. Oh, sure, you bet.
I'm teaching a senior seminar this year, and that's the hardest kind of thing to teach because they're waiting to get out.
I have so much work to do, and I'm so tired.
What do you think?
I'm taking a Latin American lit class this year.
Are you a relative?
Latin American
I'm a
politics,
cousin.
Oh, your cousin?
painting.
I'm
I'm taking natural sciences.
Sure. I'm the old man. I'm the old
Part.
I'm the first cousin. His best is what?
The oldest?
This is another one. Wait, are you, I don't remember.
Yes, we know Jay and Pat, and of course Sam from, we're in Kent.
Oh, you are these neighbors?
Yes.
Oh, you're the neighbors in Kent? Wow.
We're the neighbors in Kent, right, yes.
We used to be, both in the condos, but we lived next door, and then we moved a little bit away, but we're still from Kent.
We have a house in Sherman, as a matter of fact, so we spent a lot of time in Kent visiting. It's so nice of you to come in for this event.
It seemed like fun and a nice thing to do.
Maybe Sam will demonstrate building something in wood for us.
We were absolutely astounded at what he was doing there when we were living next door, the project.
Well, we all feel so good.
Say, Mike, who gave you permission to take pictures? You can't do that.
Sure, I can.
Is it by the boys?
Birthday party?
This is Jesse. Jesse and Minnie.
Some people have a crisis. You can just
Front view. I look much better front view, Michael.
fool and starts fixing things. You know, just drop off the lampshade and fix everything. Really,
that's good.
I was really impressed. You know, I was hanging when we were living next door, and we went over there and see what's going
I'm at the stage, you know, where I'm still young and doing all those things that I have to quit.
Don't get this on tape.
No.
But the dam. Is that dam? This is
That's a pretty small camera, man.
Is that 8 millimeter?
Yeah. On sale, I think it was $50 about 4 years ago.
Really?
Spitalnik. Spitalnik.
And it looks better. Michael got it for me for my birthday, and it's actually an imitation of a deco that was made. So it has like a number and stuff. You know, it's part of a it's from a Art Deco. And it was on sale, which is the 22 feet. How are you? What's the next trip?
Well, I was talking about going to Israel.
Why Israel? Oh, you know something? I've never been to Florida.
I've never been to Israel
I
either.
imagine Israel's probably more interesting than Florida. Florida is, you know, it's like anything, it's like worse sports, I guess it's nice. I've been to Florida many times, but I don't, you know, I go down to visit people who parents are Florida. I go down to visit some.
Yeah, I've never been to
Actually,
Israel
we did go once. The first time we almost took a trip and drove around there.
We're in Israel.
Well, Jerusalem. I have a meeting in Jerusalem.
So it's a good Michael's. Yeah. I'm feeling totally self-conscious. I have to tell you, Michael talking to me to concert.
Well, that's all right. He's training it on our he's training it on our breasts.
Okay. You know, this part has to be edited out. So it's so funny.
Listen, I look better in front of you. Yes. Don't take any side view pictures of me.
Mike is facing them.
They belong to me. And Michael belongs to me too.
Michael's married to Darlene, and the other Mike, who was talking to the phone, is married to my sister, Elisa.
And this is terrible.
Did you meet Elisa yet?
Elisa is the one who was standing next to.
It's working, huh?
You're a star.
I'm a star.
Here's Elisa.
Good.
It was so cold, really, I had the sense that any minute you'd see this.
You know, they're blonde. Keep them on.
Layers
French.
of clothes.
No, no.
Should I take your coat? He's on stage. On stage.
She's got a cold.
Let's see, did I miss anybody?
Must be.
How are you doing?
Glad you to make it. It's good to see Kent up
Yeah, it is. Wonderful. We haven't seen you. You've been traveling.
Very good. Fine.
Stay where you are.
What's that? Coat?
Yeah, take your coat.
Yeah. There you go.
I think the party's going to lose a little air of normality.
Surprise. Nice to see you, big boy.
Happy birthday, Susie.
I'll give you this.
See you.
Birthday. I love
How was the computer
Great,
working?
and everybody comes in, compliments on
Really?
it. Yeah, you can mass produce
Oh,
them
it's
and stuff.
beautiful work. Yeah.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. So we're all here. Well, look who's here.
Hi.
How are you?
And Lisa's only
Happy birthday.
We're going to have Patricia tell it in. Likes you.
No, we need him. We need him. We need you to go to shul. We need you to go to shul and pray for us. So it has to be on the 15th. Yeah.
Well, good seeing you. All right, let's hash this out. All right.
So it's nice trip. You came from Kent for a while?
Talking about you the other day.
Oh yeah?
Michael, you're taking some. Mike!
How you doing? Hi.
Boy, would you be very good. So what's next on the agenda?
This morning. I washed my hair.
This is over.
My sister-in-law says, just take out a call. I says, no, you don't do that. Why not?
Listen, if what's his name is brought, what's this guy is
Such a surprise. Oh, yes. We met. See, I'm saying that
Most of the time we end up taking the train.
Yes.
Which is, I mean, we do all my
Sure. I take the car to the Washington DC, which I love.
For a while, we were getting down there. I was involved with the National Association of Company side, and most recently when I was on the company side, I was involved with a building company. It was American Standard, as a matter of fact. So they were involved with the builders. So we would get down to Washington, Connie and I, with some frequency, and it was a great system.
Oh dear, here's the wrong guy.
Yes, that's cool. So that's
Sure, I know him. Heavy traffic.
naturally like Snow White, right? You know, like that.
Oh, jeez.
I have to agree.
You must see this picture.
This kid.
I guess I'm
Mel,
That's good compared to the other one.
Elisa and Elaine.
Is that me? That was it.
Where's the other one?
Mel, did you see that? Two dots for me.
Did you see this?
Who's that guy?
What a skinny little guy. As always, Sam.
Hot guy.
Consistently handsome.
What happened to that guy?
No, consistently handsome.
Ray. Still handsome. Ray.
Very nice.
Isn't that great? Hey, why do you look? Did you see this picture? You look great.
No, somebody's one of Nick's relatives. I love this picture.
Is that what the storyline is? Is it supposed to be that, or is this going to look?
That's what I said to Jay. I said, it's just come in to this party.
the folly of this would be apparent. Some of them do, some of them get out, but they get out of the country.
They come here. There's a place I like to have lunch in Manhattan. It's right around the corner from the Public Library. It's a place full of cases. They have a great bar and they have lovely food. And the place is, for Sean Casey, this is they have a Jewish bar across Oscar Wilde and etchings and Sean Casey. And I'm in there and I listen to them. And I see all these young people who are waiting on the table and at the bar. And I said, when did you come over? And they said, oh, I'm just New York. I just came off the plane the other day.
The ones in there probably are illegal.
I just came off the plane the other day and I'm listening to the uncle here.
And so suggested that he organize a committee, and that committee will deliberate as to what the program is. And I'm sure, given Sam's tremendous skill in adult education, that a suitable program will be worked out if one is not already worked out. But I'm sure that it will happen. Anyway, this is indeed, when they talk about moments of blessing, this is truly a moment of blessing. Sam and Ruth, for so many years that I remember, have been. I remember Ruth when you walked into the temple and came to Food for Thought, and then a couple of months later, Sam appeared, and he's done so much for me in terms of helping me grow and giving me really a new dimension to my rabbinate, which has been open, reaching out to others. And Sam, I just want you to know that I've learned so much from you, and I feel so blessed to be able to have shared these years with you, and pray that we'll have many, many more years together. And this is a very special Sabbath. We're still in it. I don't see the 3 stars out yet, so we're still there. And it's called Shabbat Shira, which means the Sabbath of song. Because this was the Sabbath that Israel, the seas parted, and Israel crossed into freedom. And it was such a joyous time in the history of the Jewish people. And it is appropriate that Sam's 80th birthday falls around this time. And also, another...
Thank you very much.
Good program. That's just the beginning. More to follow.
It's a good program.
Thank you so much.
That was just a suggestion, not
And that hasn't changed much.
How can you throw a party without a speech?
Dad's gonna make a speech.
You want people to... Why don't people have whatever they have?
What's that? We'll forgive him this time. We'll forgive him. Very relaxed and swimming around. All right, you can do Oh, okay. Well, let's move the chairs in. Let's move the chairs in.
Probably much less. Probably much less than what he actually has. I'm sorry.
When I get tired of watching him, I rest. However, my father's amazing energy level is matched by his imagination. Let me illustrate this with an anecdote. In the spring of 1985, our company was exhibiting at Comdex, a large computer trade show held in Atlanta each year. Among my father's many responsibilities was advertising and promotion. That year, he decided to exhibit, instead of the usual computer hardware, artwork from the students of the Atlanta school system. The students were told to create images of the future world of computers. Attendees at the trade show were asked to vote on the best artwork, and the winning student would get a computer for his school and an art supply kit for himself. The prizes were to be presented by the chancellor of the Atlanta school system. On the final day, all was ready for the presentation. Suddenly, a great commotion came rushing through the aisles. The Atlanta press had arrived, including Atlanta Radio and the Atlanta Constitution. What was happening? An IBM announcement? A revolutionary new product? No, the press was descending on our small company to cover the presentation. Suddenly, we were surrounded with cameras and reporters, and the next day we made the front page and had more publicity than any company at the show. This is just one of many achievements of Sam Freeman, who has led a long and accomplished and productive life, and who still continues to amaze us all. Happy birthday, Dad. Now, who'd like to go next?
Let me comment on that. That's an example of a brilliant idea that had no value. Because who cares whether the Atlanta Constitution covers our booth?
We'll get that comment out.
No, that's just to show a sense of humility.
You? This is not the day for that.
Keep that one in. Good news.
Any volunteers?
Do you want to go first or should I do it?
You go first.
I have something with visual aids.
Oh, well.
You guys should have worked this time.
Jane, come here. Jane.
No, because we can edit this. Jane has an editing system.
The reality doesn't matter as long as it comes out good on the
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what we adjust history.
Exactly. His 80th birthday we should get, no matter what happens.
Creative energy, and it's not just that he's creative, it's that he's got the technological skill to carry out a lot of his ideas that makes him so formidable. To give an example, I was up in my attic with Dad. We were prowling around up there, and there's an awful lot of junk up in the attic. And, we've got skis and crutches and canes and pots and pans and all kinds of things. And he was looking around. Something fell over one of the shelves, grazed him in the shoulder, and he looked at me and he said, "You know, doll," and I thought, the average person would say, "Doll, why don't you clear this attic up, or give it to charity, or have a garage sale?" But I knew my father had something else in mind. And he said, "Elaine and I went to a flea market. And at the flea market, I couldn't help thinking, I see the artifacts of people's lives. And if you put all these things together, you'd construct a whole life." He said, "So, doll, what I'd like to do when you're attic is make a museum. And I would reconstruct construct your whole life with Mike. They have lights, cases, and I have things written on the cases, what year, and they be in chronological order. And, you know, I thought to myself, he's going to do this. He's really going to do it. I was like the ropes on the balloon. In fact, Peter got wind of this, and he said, and he knows that Mike and I have constantly, keep reins on Dad because he gets these ideas and he may very well do them. So Peter said, Dad, can I have the keys to the car? And Mike thought for a minute and he said, if you don't give me the keys to the car, I might just call Caesar and say, hey, let's work on that museum up in the attic. So Mike says, here are the keys to the car. But at any rate, we all envy that energy and that creativity. While, after this happened, Mike and I did go up to the attic. We were poking around to, that kind of inspired us. And we found some papers up there that pertain to some of